Then he asks again, Venerable Sir, is that clinging the same as these 5 aggregates affected by clinging? Or is the clinging something apart from the 5 aggregates affected by clinging? And the Buddha said, Monk, that clinging is neither the same as these 5 aggregates affected by clinging, nor is the clinging something apart from the 5 aggregates affected by clinging. It is the desire and lust in regard to the 5 aggregates affected by clinging that is the clinging there. Venerable Sir, can there be diversity in the desire and lust regarding these 5 aggregates affected by clinging? There can be, monk, the Blessed One said. Here, monk, someone thinks thus, may my material form or body be thus in the future. May my feeling be thus in the future. May my perception be thus in the future. May my volition be thus in the future. May my consciousness be thus in the future. Thus there is diversity in the desire and lust regarding these 5 aggregates affected by clinging. But Venerable Sir, in what way does the term aggregates apply to the aggregates? Monk, any kind of material form whatever, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near, this is the material form aggregate. Any kind of feeling whatever, far or near, etc., this is the feeling aggregate. Similarly, any kind of perception whatever, any kind of volition whatever, any kind of consciousness whatever, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near. It is in this way, monk, that the term aggregate applies to the aggregates. What is the cause and condition, Venerable Sir, for the manifestation of the material form aggregate? What is the cause and condition for the manifestation of the feeling aggregate, perception aggregate, volition aggregate, consciousness aggregate? The 4 great elements, monk, are the cause and condition for the manifestation of the material form aggregate. Contact is the cause and condition for the manifestation of the feeling aggregate. Contact is the cause and condition for the manifestation of the perception aggregate. Contact is the cause and condition for the manifestation of the volition aggregate. Mentality, materiality is the cause and condition for the manifestation of the consciousness aggregate. Stop here for a moment. So the earlier parts, I think you can understand. Buddha says these 5 aggregates are rooted in desire. It's because of desire that they manifest. And the clinging is the clinging for the 5 aggregates. And this last part, the 4 great elements are the cause and condition for the manifestation of the material form aggregate. Rupa or matter is defined as the 4 great elements. So normally in the suttas it is said that when consciousness vijnana arises, it arises together with nama rupa. Nama rupa is mentality, materiality. So nama rupa arise with vijnana and sees, they always come together. They're like Siamese twins joined. So when you have vijnana, which is consciousness, for these 6 consciousnesses, that means seeing consciousness, hearing consciousness, smelling, taste, touch and thinking consciousness, whenever the consciousness arises, there must be an object. So Namarupa is the object of vijnana, object of consciousness. So Namarupa is phenomenal. What, Venerable Sir, is the gratification? What is the danger and what is the escape in the case of material form? What is the gratification, danger and escape in the case of feeling, perception, volition and consciousness? The pleasure and joy, monk, that arise in dependence on material form. This is the gratification in the case of material form. Material form is impermanent, suffering and subject to change. This is the danger in the case of material form. The removal of desire and lust, the abandonment of desire and lust for material form. This is the escape in the case of material form. Similarly, the pleasure and joy that arise in dependence on feeling, perception, volition and consciousness, that is the gratification in the case of the aggregates. But these aggregates are impermanent, suffering and subject to change. That is the danger in the case of the aggregates. The removal of their desire and lust, the abandonment of desire and lust for the aggregates, that is the escape in the case of the aggregates. So things in the world are like that. When it's beautiful, we appreciate it, we want to cling to it, and then it changes. That beautiful girl becomes ugly, becomes a smelly corpse, and all this. So if we understand the Dhamma, then we realize things that we like to cling to are the very source of suffering. So then we realize it's not worth it. And slowly, as we mature in the spiritual path, we let go.